everyone, it's Jennifer on my channel Jen's Dish. Welcome to the first edition of Jen's Dish. We're in my kitchen and it's election day. I hope you all voted today. Get out the vote. There's still time. It's only 3:20 here on the East Coast, so you have plenty of time to get out and vote. And even if you have to stand in line, do it. It's worth it. Just enjoying my afternoon pick-me-up. Nice cup of coffee, like my sticker. And today our topic is we're gonna bake chocolate chip cookies. Because listen, after you've been waiting in line a really long time, you're gonna be hungry, you're gonna need a little pick-me-up, something sweet to make you feel good about what you did. And, you know, I don't want you all to be sad about the results. Let's just be happy and make some cookies, okay? So, chocolate chip cookies are just the easiest. But don't you find that sometimes, oh wait, I almost forgot. I have a guest today, my very first guest. And let's not make the cookies until we introduce our guest. It's my daughter, Zoe Corbin. Yay!
Hello.
Hi Zoe, how are you?
I'm good.
Did you enjoy standing in line and waiting for an hour and a half?
No.
No, it was hard. It was hard because we had helped out with the bake sale at her school, which was a wonderful fundraiser for the PTO.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to some really great causes, and the girls were very enthusiastic. We didn't have any young men today helping out, but you know, maybe that'll change. But anyway, the young ladies that helped out today sold a lot of baked goods, and I'm just baking now. It inspired me. So Zoe, I thought that, what's your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Okay, I didn't pay her to say that. So have you noticed that when we make chocolate chip cookies, and maybe you out there have noticed this, but they always seem to come out different. You use the same recipe, and it doesn't matter. It's crazy. I don't have an answer for that. I have no idea. Now, I bought my chocolate chips at Trader Joe's because I love it there so much. And I'm just using the recipe on the back of the bag. It's really easy. Now, it's not, well, what do we need for this? Okay, so we are going to need, and I already did a lot of this for you, 2 eggs, 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt. In a bowl, you're going to mix your flour, baking soda, salt, mix it all together, put it aside. In my mixer, I started, 2 eggs. We had a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and this recipe is a little different from the traditional Toll House recipe because you add a little bit more brown sugar, so less white sugar, more brown sugar. So you want a cup of brown sugar. 1 cup softened butter or margarine. I always use butter, unsalted. 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 2 eggs. So in the mixer, I have mixed the softened butter with the brown sugar, and I let that go for a while. And then I add my 2 eggs and my vanilla, and slowly you want to add the flour little by little to incorporate it together.
Yep.
Then take my chocolate chips and I turn off my machine. So just kind of get your wrist right in there. That a girl. All right, so we're going to add the chocolate chips. Put it down. Let's not get your hair in there. Beautiful long hair.
How about I'll put my hair up?
How about that's a great idea? Nobody wants hairy chocolate chip cookies. No. Anyway. Okay. So now Zoe and friends, we're going to mix this just so the chocolate chips get incorporated into your dough.
All right.
Give it one more stir. And then you all know everybody loves chocolate chip cookie dough, but try not to eat. You know, it's not really that good for you, but I know it's hard to resist. It's it's really, really hard to resist it, right?
It's just like pizza dough.
So I have a story about chocolate chip dough. Way back when I worked at a Ben & Jerry's in Sherman Oaks, California, in the Valley. And at the time, this show called, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. 30 something. Such a fabulous show at the time. No, not 30 Rock. 30 something. It's a great show. And one of the lead actresses in the show lived around the corner from the store. So she'd come into the shop, the Ben & Jerry shop that I was working at. And we all knew her. Hey, Mel, how are you? Mel Harris. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mel, how are you? Nice to see you. And she came in one day all excited. You guys, I made my own I made my own chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. I made my own dough and put it in, and we panicked, of course, because chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream is made with like pasteurized. You know, they do special things to the dough because otherwise you can get anyway, it's just not good for you. So don't do it. It was a great story though, and she was sweet. Okay. Now, we're going to take a cookie sheet. This is my favorite cookie sheet. And it's a small ice cream scooper. I used to use just two spoons to scoop them out.
It gets very precise.
Yeah, exactly. It helps you be really precise. So here you go. So I usually do on a cookie sheet like this, I usually do 3 and 4 for a dozen. Yeah, nothing more, not more than that though.
Like that, about a bit over the top, and then just place it down.
Yeah, now I did not grease the pan. There's no need to. Yep. Squeeze it. That a girl. Okay. So Zoe, nope, we want them, you want to space them out a little bit, like 2 inches.
Okay.
Because otherwise they will blend together, and you really don't want that. You know, these days I've been doing 9. Just give it a try. Do a couple more up here. No. Okay. Yeah, there you go. It doesn't have to be like super duper precise, but okay.
As precise as you can.
As precise as you can, exactly. It was really nice and sunny out. I think we're very lucky with the weather for voting, you know, because, listen, sometimes people, if it rains, it snows, nobody goes out and nobody wants to stand in line and vote. But it's really, really important, and it was sunny. It's a beautiful fall day here in New England, where we live. All right, a couple more, and then we are going to bake these cookies in the oven. You know the other great thing about making chocolate chip cookies? It smells up your house. Like it smells wonderful, and somebody walks in the door to come and visit you, or maybe your spouse, partner at the end of the day comes home. Hi, honey, what did you make? Oh, I made chocolate chip cookies. I always say that to Zoe. I try to have something ready for her when she comes home from school. Okay. So, let's get these in the oven. Excuse me. All right, how long do we cook those for?
I don't know.
10 minutes. Now, here's what happens to me. I end up going in the living room and I do something else, or I go on my computer and I catch up on my emails and then I forget. So set your timer. That would be good. We are just going to watch the clock and be done. Okay, so we'll put this aside for now. So I asked Zoe to be my guest because I want to talk about something. Zoe would like to be a vegetarian.
Try to.
She's working on it. We're working on it. We've raised her in a veg-friendly household. Mm-hmm. So what does that mean? That means once or twice a week we already eat vegetarian. In my house, we love black beans and rice. black bean soup. I made lentil soup the other day.
Avocado on toast.
Avocado on toast with a little sprinkle of sea salt and lemon squeezed on top. Oh my gosh, so delicious. But so can you explain to our friends out there why you want to be a vegetarian?
Well,
Or I don't know, what prompted this? Like you just came home with it. This is a girl who loves bacon. Who doesn't love bacon?
I love burgers.
And burgers. So what's the deal? Like, why don't you want to do that anymore?
I don't know. Just
Is it political? Is it,
no.
I don't want to
not
hurt the
political.
animals? Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
more
not trying to
like
offend anybody
that.
here, but
More like that. I don't really have a reason. I just want to try it. And see
okay.
how it works.
All right, so you know that can be challenging. I think when
Yeah.
you're trying to become a vegetarian or you're living a veg lifestyle,
I've been one for 2 weeks now.
2 weeks, it's been going really well. Like I said,
Mhm.
I've been, making lots of soups using vegetarian broth as my base, and salads. We make really good salads
Oh, yeah.
at
love
lunch,
salads.
right? We add garbanzo beans for some protein on top. Lots of vegetables like cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, shredded carrots, some radish. I really like to add a lot of color to
Oh, yeah.
our food, and the salads especially. She likes, what kind of dressings do you like?
I like the anise sesame dressing.
Delicious.
I like just regular balsamic vinegar with olive oil. It mainly depends on what's available, but those are like my main 2 favorite dressings.
So I think also,
Yeah,
but
I like a lot of dressings.
So can I say, I think the other big thing is you want to try to, as a vegetarian, you want to try to avoid just living on pasta, sauce, grilled cheese sandwiches, cheese, pasta.
Yeah.
Try to branch out. And there's lots of resources out there, recipes online. I mean, come on, you can Google anything. But we have cookbooks. So we're going to show you some of our favorite vegetarian cookbooks.
This one is Vegetarian Cooking for Everyone. We borrowed it from my grandmother.
Who made notes. She cooks from this all the time. So we have
Amazing soups.
Amazing, yeah, my mother is famous for her soups, and but she marked some pages that she thought we might like. I'd like to do a lot more stir fry. You know, when I was married, my ex never liked my stir fry.
Really?
You should have seen the face he would make when he asked, what's for dinner? And I would say, stir fry. Oh. I mean, what's the deal? Are you kidding me right now? We have this like killer wok and I would add ginger and vegetables and maybe chicken or tofu and I'd saute it up.
Yeah, Dad
Completely underwhelming.
He never makes stir fry.
No. So maybe it's just not your thing. Maybe stir fry isn't your thing. Move on then.
I'm okay with
But in this book, there's a recipe for mixed vegetable stir fry with coconut basil sauce. That sounds delicious. But it breaks it down by veg. Oh my gosh, I want to try this. Outside our window, there is the bush, the 2 bush, the humongous, outside our window is like
Oh yeah.
huge
2
overgrown.
Humongous sage bushes, and once with my friend we've made basically you take 5 sage leaves and then you dry them. Yeah, you dry them and then you basically make tea with them, so you get the boiling water and then you put them in there
and you steep them. Let the leaves steep
And
in the
then
water
with
for
honey,
5 minutes. I would go 5
so
minutes.
good.
You don't really have to dry them. Just maybe wash them first, dry
Yeah.
them off, but you don't have to dry them out so they're crumbling. They can be fresh. But sage is such a wonderful herb to have this time of year. It goes really beautifully with butternut squash.
It's
So
really good.
in here is a recipe that I think we should try someday. Maybe we'll make it on the show. Butternut squash ravioli with toasted pecans and sage.
Yum.
Just a great combination. So there's this book. And then my personal favorite, and it's worn and torn. I got this as a birthday present from my mom in 1988.
Wait, let's just focus on it. Okay.
See? The Moosewood Cookbook!
And on the back, there's a picture of the moose.
See? Isn't it cute? So, the cover's gone. I mean, it had a really nice cover, but I've used it so often.
Really?
Moosewood are recipes from the Moosewood restaurant, which is located in Ithaca, New York.
Ithaca.
So this has awesome recipes that I've used a million times over, made a million times over. Tabbouleh, Indonesian rice salad. There is, I use the gazpacho recipe in here. We're moving. Can you move it back up?
Yeah. We're new with tripods.
We're new. This is our first time. It's our first tripod, and I'm just gonna scooch down. There you go. Much better. Okay. Woo!
Can it stay like that?
We'll see. Okay, so let's finish up. So I've made the gazpacho. That's really, really good.
Yeah, we were Sorry if it's a
Lasagna.
bit slanted.
Lasagna is in here. I think we should try that.
Yeah.
Szechuan eggplant and tofu. I don't know if she would like that. So here's the other thing about Zoe. You don't like cauliflower and zucchini.
Nope.
Wait, you like cauliflower. You don't like zucchini and summer squash.
No, I don't like cauliflower. I don't like cauliflower, zucchini, summer squash, eggplant, asparagus. Wait, there's one other. There's one other, but
Okay.
I don't really know.
So it makes it a little bit challenging. She's not a mushroom
and
fan.
Olives. And mushrooms, yeah.
So what am I supposed to make? I love all veggies. I especially love, and if you're a vegetarian out there or even a meat eater, you must make this at this time of year. Roasted broccoli, roasted cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
Cut up your broccoli into segments, toss it in a little olive oil, stick it in a 400-degree preheated oven for 20 minutes, sprinkle with sea salt when you're done. Oh my God, you'll eat the whole head of broccoli. I guarantee it. I've done it before. I've eaten all the broccoli. So this just makes it a bummer that I can't make stuffed zucchini. But there are other things in here, like this has a really awesome recipe for egg rolls. So one day we will make those. So we like those two cookbooks. Also, these Plenty.
Who's it by?
It is by famous London chef Ottolenghi. Yotam Ottolenghi, everybody knows him by Ottolenghi. His restaurants are in London. Very combos of Middle Eastern food, really, but fresh and really wonderful, fabulous, bright colors and flavors together. And this one, I love them, but I think we're working in this one for Zoe. These two for Zoe, I think, are just too much because there's too many flavors going on at one time.
Yeah, like I don't like Indian food because it's just like I don't really like spicy things. So for like Indian food, for example, it's a lot of like spicy spices, like flavor, blah. And I'm not really for all that. I like mild flavors. Yeah. Are the cookies done?
Almost done.
Almost
Sorry,
done.
I had to leave you. One more minute or so, and the cookies are done. So I think as we finish up here, we want to thank you for joining us today. This is the first of many episodes, we hope.
Yep.
We will work out the technical challenges that we have and get the proper spot for the camera.
And we might get an actual camera. Right now we're just using a phone.
We'll see. This will definitely be the set because I love, I don't get to use my dishes, my grandmother's beautiful dishes very often, so.
We use them for like Jell-O and stuff.
Jell-O, really good. We'll talk about Jell-O on another day, but
I can't have it anymore.
It's not really for vegetarians because it has gelatin in it, and we need to find a vegetarian gelatin. Yeah. So if you can recommend one, we would love to hear about it. In the comment section down below, please let us know what you think. Did you have a good time? You can also email us. Email me, Jennifer, with questions. My email address is jensdish401@gmail.com. JENSDISH401@gmail.com. So please let us know what you think, what you'd like to see.
And
let me get some cookies.
Follow my mom on Instagram, at Jen's Dish. She has a wonderful Instagram with a lot of posts. And then her Twitter is also Jen's Dish. And her Facebook. What's your Facebook?
Jen's Dish.
Jen's Dish.
Facebook page.
And
please like my Facebook page.
On Snapchat. What is it?
We're new.
We think. Oh, it's Jen's Dish. I made her account. So yeah. Bring the cookies out.
I am. They're really, really hot, and
We'll wait for them to cool down.
I'm not gonna wait too long. All right, they look good.
Here are
the
finished product. Wait, I'll take them.
Okay.
And hold them up.
She's gonna show you because I think they're really good.
These cookies are legendary.
Okay, well, we'll see.
At my school, they're legendary.
I always pack extra cookies for you.
Like 5 cookies, because all my friends, when I take them out, they're like, give me one, give me one.
Because you know what? I think the greatest thing is, I love, and I'm sure all of you do too, I love to cook for people. To me, cooking and baking for others is a way of sharing my love for you, my passion, but really to show you that I care about you and want you to have something good. So here's a cookie.
Ooh, it's hot.
Oh my goodness, really good. What do you think?
I'm blowing on it. Ooh, hot.
Oh, really hot.
So good.
Thank you again
Really good.
for joining us today on Jen's Dish.
Oh, like this video and subscribe too.
Yes, like this video and subscribe.
And comment if you want to see more.
Thanks, Zoe, for joining me today.
You're welcome.
Love ya.
Love you too.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. All right, I'll end the video.